Forgiveness. When you met the Dalai Lama, could you maybe tell us a little bit, how did that even come about?
Well, the Dalai Lama, I mean, what happened, I mean, I knew the Dalai Lama like everybody else. You know, he was this world spiritual Buddhist leader or whatever, Tibetan Buddhism and spiritual leader and, you know, peaceful man. But, you know, I just knew him like everybody else knew him. And I was invited onto a committee in Derry back in 1999 because the Dalai Lama was coming to Derry in 2000 and he was he wanted to meet a small group of victims. And the Dalai Lama came into the room at the event. There was about 30 victims in the room from across the political spectrum. And he began to talk about forgiveness. And you see, I never thought about my story in the context of forgiveness. And I thought, do you know what? You are actually describing how I feel. I can't believe it. So I felt I had to tell him. So I put my hand up and was allowed to speak. And I said to him, you know, Your Holiness, I've just realised for the first time today that what I've been experiencing for the last whatever amount of years has been forgiveness. That day, the Dalai Lama took a shine to me like you would never imagine. He wouldn't let me out of his sight. We knew we were responsible for the event inside the room. Anything that happened outside the room had nothing to do with us. So it was all a different group of people who was looking after him. So he got up to go, and of course I stepped back. They let him go and speak to the rest of the victims, and he wasn't having it. He grabbed me by the hand, brought me forward, and you know, started to say to them all, you know, that you know, he should learn from me and all this sort of stuff. And then he went out to plant a tree, and again I was letting him go because at the end of the day it had nothing to do with me outside or our group. And he said, no, come. And he dragged me right up the field to planting the tree, and he put his arms around my waist and held on to me. And the press were all there, and they were saying, well, Your Holiness, how did you think your visit with the victims went today? And he said, don't ask me, ask him. He's the guy you should be talking to, not me. So, and then eventually I got loose from him coming back down the field. There was some journalist pulled him aside. And as I was walking up the driveway of the place to stand at Witten beside his car, I heard the feet running up behind me and he was shouting, wait on your friend, wait on your friend. So he come up and all that. So I asked Charles to come over and me and him would have a private meeting with the Dalai Lama, which we had. And it was incredible. And there was a public event in Millennium Forum that afternoon. And I was on stage sitting with the Dalai Lama and Charles was in the audience. And totally unknowns to me, towards the end of the event, the Dalai Lama invited Charles up on the stage, or got his people to go and get the Dalai Lama, or go and get Charles and bring him up on the stage. The Dalai Lama done something I wouldn't have been brave enough to do at that point in time. He brought the soldier on the stage in Millennium Forum.
My goodness.
And he saw the bigger picture. He saw the healing. There was a lot of tears, a lot of that. And it was unbelievable. Like, it really was unbelievable. You know, I just think sometimes as in life amazing, really, the journey that you go on sometimes. And, you know, I wouldn't want my eyesight back if I was to lose all that experience that I had there that day, because I felt that something shifted. That something shifted. Because I was standing on the stage with the British soldier blind at me in Derry, in front of a Derry audience. And they gave him a standing ovation. So I thought, well, you know, something shifted. I experience people in a way that you'll not experience people, because your needs aren't the same as mine.